For years, humans have debated whether animals are capable of feeling emotions like we do. Some animals, particularly those with complex social structures, show behaviors that suggest a deep sense of connection. Empathy, however, has always been considered a uniquely human trait. Recent groundbreaking studies on elephants have begun to challenge this assumption. These studies revealed evidence that these majestic creatures may experience and express empathy in ways similar to humans. The discovery that elephants comfort each other in a way that mirrors human compassion has sparked a conversation. Scientists, animal behaviorists, and the general public are now debating whether this behavior proves that empathy is not exclusive to humans. Elephants have long fascinated researchers due to their complex social behaviors. These large, intelligent animals form tight-knit family groups. They display behaviors that suggest strong emotional bonds between individuals. Elephants communicate through vocalizations, body language, and physical contact, such as touching and hugging with their trunks. These behaviors have long been interpreted as signs of affection. However, the idea that elephants comfort one another in times of distress was not widely accepted until recently. In 2016, a groundbreaking study challenged this assumption. Researchers observed a group of elephants in an African wildlife reserve. They found that when one elephant was in distress, whether from being separated from the group, injured, or emotionally upset, other elephants would approach and comfort the troubled individual. The distressed elephant would lower its head, close its eyes, or vocalize to signal distress. In response, other elephants would approach and physically comfort the individual. They use their trunks to touch, nudge, and even press their bodies close to provide comfort. This behavior was eerily similar to how humans comfort one another in times of emotional need. What stood out most was the deliberate nature of this comforting behavior. Elephants did not simply react to the distress of their companions instinctively. They actively engaged with the individual to offer reassurance and emotional support. This suggested that elephants may recognize and respond to the emotional states of others. But does this behavior truly indicate empathy, or is it simply an instinctive response driven by social bonding? Empathy in humans involves recognizing and sharing the feelings of others. It also includes acting compassionately to alleviate their suffering. Some scientists argue that elephants' comforting behavior may be driven by evolutionary instincts rather than a deeper emotional connection. They suggest that such behavior could be a byproduct of social cohesion, ensuring the group stays together. This ultimately benefits the herd as a whole. However, mounting evidence suggests elephants experience emotions that go beyond mere instinct. Elephants have long been observed mourning the loss of family members. They show signs of grief, such as touching the bones or body of the deceased. In some cases, they even hold vigils over the bodies of their fallen companions. This has led some researchers to propose that elephants possess an emotional depth. They may experience feelings such as sadness and loss, which were previously thought to be uniquely human traits. The act of comforting one another during distress only adds to the argument that elephants may be capable of empathy. It suggests that they can feel their own emotions and also recognize and respond to the emotional states of others. Additionally, elephants have demonstrated the ability to experience other emotions commonly associated with empathy in humans. For example, elephants have been observed helping other species in distress. In one widely publicized instance, an elephant in a Thai zoo helped a group of stranded tourists by pushing their boat to shore. While this may have been a single act of altruism, it suggests elephants can understand the needs of others. They may respond with kindness and care when those needs arise. The key question is whether the comforting behavior is driven by social bonds or by an innate ability to recognize and share emotions. Some argue that the comforting behavior observed in elephants is a reflection of the strong social bonds that exist within elephant herds. These bonds are essential for the survival of the group. They help elephants work together to find food, protect each other from predators, and raise their young. In this view, comforting behavior may serve to reinforce these bonds, ensuring the group's cohesion and success. However, this argument does not fully explain the complexity of the emotions that elephants seem to experience. Researchers believe that empathy in elephants may be a byproduct of their advanced cognitive abilities. Elephants have large, well-developed brains, which allow them to process complex emotions and exhibit intelligent behaviors. Their ability to recognize themselves in a mirror is one example of their self-awareness. Self-awareness is an important trait often associated with empathy in humans. It allows individuals to understand that they are separate from others and to recognize the emotions of others as distinct from their own. This level of cognitive complexity may enable elephants to experience empathy in a way similar to humans. Furthermore, recent studies suggest that the emotional connections between elephants may be deeper than previously thought. Elephants have been observed to display compassionate behavior toward elephants suffering from physical or emotional distress. In some cases, elephants have comforted not only family members, but also members of other herds. This raises the possibility that empathy in elephants could extend beyond their immediate family group. This could be a hallmark of more advanced empathetic behavior. The discovery that elephants comfort one another in times of distress provides a compelling argument that empathy may not be as rare in the animal kingdom as previously thought. Elephants may not be alone in their ability to experience and express empathy. Other animals, such as primates and dolphins, have also demonstrated behaviors that suggest they are capable of understanding and responding to the emotions of others. These findings challenge our long-held assumptions about the emotional capabilities of non-human animals. They suggest that empathy may be more widespread across the animal kingdom than we ever imagined. As we continue to study animal behavior, we are likely to uncover more examples of empathy in species once thought incapable of it. The implications of this research are far-reaching. It challenges the way we think about our relationship with animals and our responsibility toward them. If animals like elephants are capable of empathy, does that change how we should treat them? Should we be more considerate of their emotional well-being? As we gain a deeper understanding of animal emotions, we may need to reconsider how we interact with the creatures we share this planet with. The question of animal empathy is one that continues to evolve. New research will likely shed more light on the emotional lives of animals. For now, the discovery that elephants comfort each other in times of distress is a powerful reminder of the emotional depth that may exist in the animal world. It challenges us to think more carefully about the complex emotions animals may experience and to treat them with the respect and empathy they deserve.